Hi everyone, join me on my bike for an 80-kilometer ride through the city streets of Pampanga. Let's go! Join me for an 80-kilometer ride as I head north from San Fernando City to Friendship Highway in Angeles City and then to Clark Air Base in Mabalacat, Pampanga. Get ready for some climbs. The 6-kilometer stretch of Friendship Highway has a steady but gradual incline of 1 to 4%. More hills await at Clark, culminating in a climb on Jose Abad Santos Avenue with a maximum incline of about 14%. But what goes up must come down. A long, dangerous downhill road follows. The second half of the ride gets even more intense. We'll hit downtown Mabalacat just as the sun is at its peak, with temperatures potentially soaring above 40 degrees. The journey back to San Fernando City will be even longer and hotter as we take to the back roads. Stick around for all the fun, climbs, and heat. This is one ride you don't want to miss. We're now in Dolores intersection, San Fernando. The sky is starting to get brighter and traffic is building up. Some road work going on here. We're in Sindalan anyway. This is about 7 kilometers away from where we started. Time check, it's 5:30 in the morning. We're still in Sindalan, MacArthur Highway. No more bike lane. And there's the bike lane again. Morning. We're now in Telebastagan. This is still San Fernando City, but we're very close to Angeles City. We've been biking for an hour and I'm getting hungry. I don't want to stop though, because I wanted to take advantage of the cooler weather in the morning. Alright, there's a convenience store and I'm deciding to take a 15-minute break. We've been pedaling for an hour already. Distance traveled is 15 kilometers. Time check, it's 6 in the morning. So we're just gonna take a 15-minute breather.
Well, nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you too. What's your name?
Tarek.
Alvin.
Alvin, nice to meet you, buddy.
Nice to meet you.
Drive safe, drive safe.
I will, thank you. We just met a nice fellow. Took us more than 10 minutes though. Time check, it's 6:24. We're pushing forward. So now we're leaving for real. By the way, our route today is mostly gonna be flat terrain, but 40% of the route is gonna be uphill. Nothing serious though, only about 1 to about 10% gradient maximum in some areas, but no serious climbs. I'm now in Angeles City. And it's been 1% gradient or more for the last 2 kilometers. But right now it's 1.7 or 1.9. It just increased 1.9% gradient. They're still good though. still in Friendship Highway in Angeles City. Still uphill. 1.3% gradient. Alright, time check. It is 6:46 in the morning. Travel distance is 20 kilometers. And we're gonna get some breakfast. You know, mistake number one that I made today. Mistake number one, I didn't eat breakfast before leaving for this ride. Mistake number two was not getting any food a while ago when I stopped at the convenience store. Big mistakes. We're just having breakfast. Man, I wish I could have eaten a while ago at the convenience store. I'm obviously at McDonald's. They're not sponsoring me, by the way. But I wanted to show you what I'm eating. Those are sausages, an egg, and rice in McDonald's. Alright, time check, it's 7 in the morning. We're about to leave McDonald's. We just had breakfast. And again, McDonald's is not sponsoring me, nor am I promoting them. But I just checked Google Maps and we have 10 kilometers of uphill to go. Let's go. I just like bridges. Alright, we're turning left here. Time check, it's 7:05. Travel distance is 23 kilometers. A few more kilometers of uphill. Then it's mostly gonna be flat. We're here at Clark, Pampanga. Still have a lot of biking to do though. A lot of miles to cover. Alright, we're just a stone throw away from the steepest parts of this climb. Stay tuned. Alright, time check. It is 7:30 in the morning. And before we go to the serious up climbs or the serious uphills, we're gonna take a short water break. Whew, the air conditioning feels so good. We're still here at Clark. We're just gonna recharge ourselves before going up that hill there, which is the steepest part of this ride. That should be about, we should see about like 10% gradient there. Alright, time check, it is 7:44. We're about to leave, but before going to that time, let me show you what is called CDC. It's basically a what do you call that, football field. Now it's a recreational area slash picnic area or jogging area, whatever you want to call it. Let's check it out. Here we go. We're at CDC. Let me just show you around. This route goes for about a kilometer. Basically all houses of former officers who used to be stationed here in the islands. Now they're all private homes. obviously a lot of maintenance work going on here when it's still early in the morning, and come late afternoon there's going to be a lot of joggers here and a lot of cyclists. This is where I hang out at times. A lot of cyclists are there as well. This is their movie theater, and this is the museum. And that is the football field, and a jogging path actually goes around the field. And like I said, I used to run here like every other day, and the distance of covering the running path is about 3 kilometers. So one lap of the jogging path is about 3 kilometers, or is 3 kilometers, 3.2 kilometers to be exact. All right, so we got some more bungalows here. 14.9% gradient. 14.9% gradient. And I'm waiting. Of course, the gradient is going to be much higher if I didn't leave, but I had to because I wanted to make it easier for me, and number two, I wanted to conserve my energy because we're not even halfway through this ride. More steep climbs. This is 4.5% gradient. A long 4.5% gradient. It's about 2 kilometers long. Recovery, which is still uphill, 1.7% gradient, but definitely lower than the 4.5% a while ago. Okay, we're on top of the climb. After this, there's gonna be a downhill for about 2 kilometers, then some uphill climbs, but very mild this time. Let's go. All right, we're in the downhill part. I actually serviced my brakes myself yesterday, DIY. I just hope that my DIY is not actually destroy it yourself, which a lot of times happen. Now we're gonna go downhill. This is gonna be for about 2 kilometers, maybe a little bit more. Jesus, protect me. I always say a prayer before I leave, and whenever there's like a dangerous part of the road, because I've seen too many fatalities, knowing that riding bicycles is one of the most dangerous sports. Morning. Our speed is still increasing. And again, I'm applying some brakes, but I don't want to hit my brakes. Hydraulic brakes are pretty strong, but the thing is, if you overheat them, the fluid inside your caliper is going to start to boil, and that's where you get your brake failure, is what they call it. So it's no longer going to work, or it's no longer going to work as well. And believe me, I've seen too much accidents. Some fatalities know as well, and they are gruesome. And number one, there's not much traffic here. What's going to help me? There's limited cell phone coverage around this area as well, and I'm miles and miles away from the nearest hospital or the nearest clinic. So I'm taking it easy. Only 30 kilometers per hour. Right now I'm doing 30. A dropper post would be handy if I had one, because my seat is actually like raised, because I mostly do road riding, obviously, and whenever you're doing road riding, you gotta raise your saddle to make it easier for you to pedal. But in downhill, it's better if you put your saddle like lower so that you have more control. But I didn't want to get off my saddle and adjust my saddle height. Okay, the terrain is getting flatter. We're only at negative 1 point, no, we're at 0% gradient, so we're on even ground. After this, there's gonna be some incline, but that's gonna be long too, about 4 kilometers, averaging 1% up to about 3 or 4% gradient for about 3 kilometers or 4 kilometers. Then it's gonna be mostly flat terrain after, which is a good thing to know. But the thing is, the heat is starting to pick up. It's definitely about 30 degrees in the sun now, and it's gonna get way warmer, way hotter. Don't be surprised if the temperature under the sun gets about 40 degrees. This is the tropics. Morning. 2% gradient. Time check. It is 8:30 in the morning. We've been traveling for, or we've been pedaling for 2 hours and 22 minutes. So I'm gonna look for a shade and just recharge a bit. That was another uphill climb. I thought my camera was on, but it wasn't. So I don't have coverage, or I don't have footage of that, obviously, but that's all good. Silly me. More uphill, by the way. 1% gradient. I'm gonna stop there in the shade. Time check. It is I couldn't see what time it is because of my sunglasses. All right, it is 8:40 in the morning. We've been traveling for, or we've been pedaling for 2.5 hours. Distance covered is 43 kilometers. We're gonna take a 15-minute breather here just to recharge. All right, time check. It is 8:50 in the morning. We've been traveling for 2 hours and 30 minutes, covering 42.84 kilometers. Let's go back to San Fernando. But this time, we're not gonna take the main highway. We're going to take the back roads. But we're in a narrow street because there's a lot of construction going on. A lot of trucks too, big ones. So gotta be careful. So I didn't know if you noticed, but there was just a sign there that said 20 kilometers per hour maximum, and I'm running 28. So I'm 8 kilometers above the speed limit. Alright, it turns out that bikes aren't allowed here in this road, so we're gonna take a longer route. because according to the guard, the street is too narrow and it's really just too dangerous for bicycles. Traffic jam. But anyway, we're in the downtown area of Mabalacat, Pampanga. The heat is just at it. There's traffic. We're back in MacArthur Highway, Mabalacat, Pampanga. We're still in the downtown area of Mabalacat. Obviously a lot of traffic, a lot of vehicles, a lot of foot traffic. We've been pedaling for almost 3 hours now, so we're gonna take another breather. Besides, the heat is just killing me. Must be 40 degrees at least. We're now in Angeles City, Pampanga, still at MacArthur Highway, but now this time we're at Angeles City. As I promised you a while ago, we're gonna take the back streets going home to San Fernando. So we're in one of the back streets of Angeles, but we're gonna pass through Angeles, then Mexico, Pampanga, then San Fernando. It's gonna be a wild ride, I'll tell you. So stay tuned. Hi, good morning. So we're still in Angeles City, and like I told you a while ago, we're gonna take a breather. So I'll see you later. Stay tuned though. I obviously need calories, so I ordered baked lasagna. Time check, it's 9:50 and we just finished eating pasta here. We're on our way to Mexico, Pampanga, and yes, there is a Mexico City, Pampanga, and I believe the Spaniards named it Mexico because they wanted it to be the New Mexico in Asia until the US colonized us. Anyway, we have about 30 kilometers more to go. It is 9:50 in the morning. We are 10 minutes close to the danger zone. For those of you who doesn't know about that, the danger zone is from 10 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. And that danger zone is basically the danger zone for the heat. The government and the health department is advising everyone to try to stay indoors between those times. But obviously I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna have to pedal home. So we gotta hydrate, and you know, get some rest or go to the shade maybe once every 40 or 30 minutes. Then let's see. A lot of hurdles went my way before today's ride. First of all, yesterday I was supposed to ride this route yesterday. Thing is, before I was all prepared, I was all suited up, everything was okay, until I noticed that the brakes on my bike was spongy, and that's the reason why I had to service my brakes yesterday. And so by the time I finished, it was too late. It wasn't safe at all for me to ride this route. So I decided to just ride my bike around San Fernando. I believe that was about 20 kilometers, just about an hour of riding. Then this morning, everything was prepared, everything was good, but my sunglasses broke. If you notice, I have another sunglasses here, but this different one from what I used to wear. That's because my other one broke before I left. To add to that, my tummy was upset. So I had to drink Imodium, 3 of them. So I lost some fluid, obviously, before the ride even started. Then some misadventures a while ago, like not eating breakfast, then not eating when I had the chance to at the convenience store this morning. But you see, I'm not that type of person that would be discouraged because of little things like that. This is proof that, if you really want to do something, go for it, no matter what. All right, we better go. So it is 9:59. So 1 minute away from danger zone. We gotta move it. Let's go. It is hot. Whew. Seriously hot. Shout out, by the way, to Pastor Marshall Malinit for those wonderful jerseys. Thank you for the jersey sets. By the way, mind you, they're not jerseys, they're jersey sets. But thank you so much. God bless. Just farmland over here. Miles and miles of farmland. The heat is just kicking my bum. So I'm gonna stop, get some shade, get some hydration. I don't know for how long though. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. That is cold water. All right, time check. It is 10:58. We're still here at San Fernando, and we're on our way to Lakeshore, which is about 8 kilometers away. Golly, it's hot. We gotta go. Coming up to a densely populated area. That means traffic, and that means staying longer under the sun. If there was climbs a while ago on this ride, which is the most difficult part of this ride, the second most difficult part of this ride is coming up, which is the heat. after Lakeshore, which is where we're headed, and that's in Mexico, Pampanga, going home. That's the hottest part of this ride, because there's no trees. It's just barren rice fields all over. We're now entering Mexico, Pampanga.
You really pissed me off.
Shoot, that was close. Look at this place. Acres and acres of farmland. We're about 4 kilometers away from Lakeshore, and if you guys are wondering what that Lakeshore is all about, one of my trips to Lakeshore is actually one of my videos, so I'll have the link below. Please watch it, because I bet you're gonna enjoy it. Nice views, and you know, it's actually a hidden gem here in Mexico, because from the thoughts of many people, or on their mind, Mexico, Pampanga is just nothing but rice fields, nothing but agriculture. But hey, in the middle of Mexico lies a hidden gem. So watch that video. Subscribe to this channel as well if you still haven't. Incline. We can do this. Narrow road, big trucks, scorching heat. We got everything, huh? We're now at Lakeshore. I don't want to stop here, because I think I can still do like 5 more kilometers. But then again, right after this is the hottest part of this ride, and I gotta get ready for that. That's gonna be about 15 kilometers, maybe about an hour of pedaling. And there's no shade there. I mean, barely. So I want to get ready for that instead. You know, compose myself here a little bit, rehydrate, maybe close my eyes for about 10 minutes. I'm not sure. Let's see. All right, well, time check, it is 12 noon.
Uh-oh.
It's only August, but there's a Christmas tree right there. Christmas season here in the Philippines is getting earlier and earlier, huh? Anyway, we gotta push. That's the beautiful Mount Arayat. Whew. 10 more kilometers. Whew. I wish it would rain a bit.
You really pissed me off.
Crazy driver. Whew. And we're not even we're not and we're not even in the summer yet. No shade anywhere. It must be at least 40 degrees, at least, under the scorching heat of the sun. We are about 5 kilometers away from the downtown area of Mexico. Then from there, there's gonna be another 5 kilometers away from where we started, and another 5 kilometers away from where I actually live. We'll get there. We'll get there. It is hot. Oh. Hey doggy. All right, we just passed the downtown area, you know, the civic center and the market, police station and all that. We just passed that. That's going to be downtown area of Mexico. By the way, I wanted to avoid the traffic there, so I took an alternate route. I'm still at Mexico City, Pampanga, but I'm I'd say about 4 kilometers away from where we started. Then after that, I gotta get my bum home, which is another 5 kilometers away. But this should be a cruise, you know. I'm almost there. I'm almost home. And I'm just gonna take a shower, a cold shower, rest a bit, then I have some pork chops waiting at home. I'm gonna grill them with grilled tomatoes and grilled onions.
Nice.
Yummy. Yummy, yum, yum. All right, this part of Mexico, Pampanga, is called San Jose Magtulid. I don't know what that means, but this neighborhood is one of the not so upscale neighborhoods in Mexico. Most of the residents here are working class, but they work, or a lot of them work in San Fernando. We're about 500 meters from where I started. Guess what? It's starting to rain. All right, it's starting to rain a little bit. You know when you have a frying pan, a hot frying pan, and you pour water onto it, and then the steam like that just lets off? That's what's going on here. See, the rain is actually turning into steam. You can feel the heat rising from the pavement, rising and going up. But I can see the place where we started. You know, I really like this trip, and you know, I hope you enjoyed watching the video. I'm sure you have, because you wouldn't watch till the end if you did not. So give it a like, man, and also put your comments down below if you have any, and if you haven't done yet, so please subscribe to this channel. All right, till next time, let's go. I got 5 kilometers to bike, or I still have 5 kilometers to pedal. I'll see you guys. God bless you. Bye-bye.